Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zain Fauzan bin Zakaria, matric number 04DEE25F1048. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amirul Hakimi bin Ahmad Tajuddin. My matric number is 04DEE24F1999. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faris Hakimi bin Hafizwan. My matric number is 04DEE25F1003.
Hello everyone, today we are going to learn how to use the analog oscilloscope. This device is used to display and analyze the waveform of electrical signals. Basically, it helps us see how voltage change over time. Before we begin, let's identify the main part. On the front panel, we have the display screen, the vertical control, the horizontal control, and the trigger section. Each of these plays an important role when we measure signal.
Next, about setup and vertical controls. First make sure the oscilloscope is powered on using the switch at the front. Once it's on, you will see a horizontal line on the screen. That's our reference signal line. Next, let's talk about the vertical section. This actually controls the amplitude of the signal. The main knob here is volts and div, which adjusts how many volts each vertical division represents. For example, if one sets to 1 volt, then each square of the screen equals to 1 volt. We also have CH1 and CH2, which mean channel 1 and channel 2 input connectors. At the bottom, you can connect one probe to each channel if you want to compare two signal. Make sure channel 1 and channel 2 selector is set correctly depending on which signal you want to observe. You can also use the position knob to move the waveform up or down the screen, making it easier to read.
Now, let's look at the horizontal section. This part controls the time base, or how fast the signal moves across the screen. The time per div knob adjusts the time scale. For example, 2 millisecond per division means each divisions on the screen represent 1 millisecond, 2 millisecond. Next is trigger section, which help stabilize the waveform so it doesn't roll continuously. Use the trig level knob to adjust the trigger point. The oscilloscope will lock onto a part of the waveform, making it steady. You can choose source channel 1 or channel 2 depending on which signal you are viewing. Make sure the trigger mode is set to auto if you want it to display automatically, or norm for manual control.
So to summarize, vertical controls is to adjust voltage scale and position, while the horizontal controls is to adjust time and base. Meanwhile, the trigger control is to stabilize the waveform. You must always make sure to always start with moderate setting and adjust slowly until the waveform is clear.
Tutorial. The portrait may look complex, but once you understand the main controls, it becomes a very powerful tool for visualizing and measuring electrical signals. Thank you.